Hey there. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Review the Pixels, and today we are starting our adventure on the game, Schedule 1. This is a new release developed by TVGS, and it's a really cool game. If you imagine Breaking Bad versus GTA, something like that. Okay, let's get into the game. We started in our motorhome with some basic materials for growing and farming our adult herbs. From this, we can start distributing and earning some funds. Okay, so I've just harvested our first batch of weed, and with this I can bag up and sell to customers. We can make 8 packets with each grow at the start of the game, but we need to make sure we water our plants when needed. There is 2 plants here now, but it needs time to grow. I'm not sure on the growth time, but I expect once a day. The further we get into the game, the more products I'll have to sell and make. But for now we only have weed. Let's bag these up and start selling and create an empire. We have a production table at the far end of the motorhome. This is where we can package our product. Okay, so at the production table we can drag our selected product in the empty square and start packing. From here we can pack and seal, store the product in the compartment on the right, and drop into our inventory once completed. We only have 10 bags and 8 buds to package. This will increase the further we go. Of course we are aiming to increase everything, but I'm happy to start off small. Let's complete this and get into the world. Awesome, packaging complete. I don't think there's anything left for me to do whilst in the motorhome, so let's see what awaits us. Oh man, just look at that sunset. The graphics are quite something on this game. It seriously gives me GTA vibes when coming out here. We also have some messages on our cell phone that we need to check. This would be where we will receive all our information on deals, etc. when out selling. So from here, we can select the best time to meet our contact for the deals. Looking at this, it's actually early morning, so we will accept this and go meet Andy. Great, that's our first deal confirmed. Let's check who else we have messages from and want to meet. Okay, so we have Doug, who also is in town and wants a batch of our weed. Let's accept for a morning drop-off. Lastly, we have Joe, who wants a batch. Again, I'll add into the morning slot and complete all 3 deliveries together. Alright, let's see what else is around here before doing our drops. So this is our Uncle Nelson. He looks like the original Walter White. Okay, he's given us our first mission on the game. We need to go into town and complete our drops, chat with some guys at the motel, and do whatever else lands on our laps. Let's jump in the truck and make our way into town. The game graphics may be a little rough, but so far it's a really enjoyable game. Smooth gameplay, a fun idea, and it looks like there will be plenty to do. Please support your indie game creators, they are wizards at their trade. This is like a GTA driving experience. Flying through this tunnel to go and meet our drops, the car has some good handling and isn't slow, really enjoyable. I kind of wish we were driving our motorhome into the town and hiding out. It's cool driving the truck, but I'm a gangster. We can see at the very top of the screen we now have some locations flagging on our map. The green, the first think, are our drops. I'm not sure what the yellow is yet. I'm speeding down this road as fast as I can. Alright, I'm going to park the truck here and head around the back of this gas station. Here is our first drop and our first money being made. Okay, we just need to drag and drop the right quantity for the deal to be completed. You can also see that we have a good relationship with him, but his addiction is low, so we need to work on that and increase our sales. Deal complete. Straight up cash into my pocket. Let's go find the other 2 drops and make more money. It's interesting you can search in garbage bins. I wonder what we will find in them. Maybe it's for massive drops and deals later down the line. Okay, let's get over to the next drop. It's not far from here. Here we are, the blue house on the left. That's the place for our next deal. So this is Doug. He wants the same deal as Andy, so it's a straightforward trade. Again, you can see the relationship and addiction of the users. He also wants moderate standard weed. How amusing. Alright, let's get over to Joe and complete our drops. Ah, I took a wrong turn. However, we did find where the motel is. I know our Uncle Nelson mentioned the motel on our first chat. I'm sure we will be back here soon. The town is super small, not many people around that can really buy our product. I'm a little lost here. I'm just trying to locate where Joe is. We are back at Doug, so that's totally the wrong place. Behind the pawn shop, this is where Joe is hiding. Let's get this deal done. I judged Joe's eyes and assumed he would have a higher addiction. I guess because he is only smoking weed, the addiction isn't a problem. Nice, Joe just gave us a lead for a new buyer. So, it looks like if we provide a free sample for the buyer and they like the product, they become a regular. A super cool way to grow our network. Let's get over to Chelsea and see if we can make a deal. Here's Chelsea. Let's give her the free sample and see what she thinks. She likes it. Let's sell her one of my packets and make some extra cash. Deal done. That's all my packages sold or given away as samples now. We have now added Chelsea to our contacts and you can see her relationship, addiction, and standards. Good to have her as a new customer. Alright, let's make our way over to the ranch and chat with Uncle Nelson. I want to find out more about the motel deal, maybe unlocking further new customers. Before we go back to the ranch, I'm going to jump into the hardware store and gather some supplies. We need some fresh soil for our motorhome, and we also need some more seeds to grow our next batch. A body search is in progress. What does that mean? Ah, shit. It's the feds. If they catch me, I guess it's not good news at all. I'm out of here. Like I said before, I'm going to head back over to the ranch and speak with Uncle Nelson. He may lead us down a new customer route if we unlock the motel. We also just bought some fresh soil to plant our next batch as we are sold out of product. First, however, let's get the hell out of here from that fed. If you've made it this far into the video, please drop a comment and remember to like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what Uncle Nelson has to say on the situation with the feds. I'm just going to take a look around the building, in case there are items I can use or hidden objects. Doesn't look like there is anything. Let's chat with Uncle now. Nice. We have a package to collect for Uncle Nelson at the motel. Hopefully this makes us a new connect or customer for our supply. Alright, before I grow my next batch, I'm going to head straight back into town and see what the deal is at the motel. I may pick up some more supplies from the hardware store as well and see if we can locate some seeds. We have to be careful though going back into town. The body search team are still out there. We don't want any trouble from them. I wonder if we get any wanted stars or have police chases later in the game. We are only a small fry starting out in their career, but I have massive hopes we can make a drug empire. Alright, we are coming into the town now. Let's make our way to the motel and collect Uncle's package. This guy doesn't look happy. I think Uncle Nelson has pissed him off in the past. Maybe he is the reason he is in a wheelchair. Alright, we got our new seeds for growing. That guy wasn't happy at all and now we are basically in his debt. Seems that Uncle Nelson is also in his debt. Let's get back over to the ranch as it's now dark fall. Who knows what crazy people are out and about during this time of day. Once we are back at the ranch, I'll give the package to Uncle Nelson and then start our growing process. We haven't actually made any plants from the start. When we started, the plants there just needed harvesting. So sit back, relax and enjoy the ride back to the ranch. Day 1 is nearly complete. Damn, it's dark around here. I guess they don't add street lamps down these roads. I can't find the car lights either, so we are driving a little blind here. Alright, we are nearly back at the ranch. I can't wait till we start our growing. We'll give Uncle Nelson his package first before we do our own thing. Okay, let's get growing. We have everything we need now to start the process. Right, first let's fill the plant pot with some fresh soil. Next we need to fill our watering can and then make the soil moist for our seeds. This will help the entire plant grow. We may as well water our other plant now and help this grow better. Both pots are very low on water, something we need to be aware of later into the game. A much larger harvest will require some serious maintenance. Now let's plant our new seed. This will grow us a harvest of GG Kush. The best weed in the entire town, or so I'm told. That's the planting process complete. We just need to wait for the harvest now and sell once it's ready. We can clear our garbage up and drop into the waste can here. This isn't essential, but I like the extra detail of this feature. For now, I don't think there's anything left to do in here. Let's make our way to bed and complete day 1. Tomorrow we have a big day of dealing. Here are our day and stats. You can see our overall earnings and the XP we earned today. Not bad for a day 1. Oh shit. The feds are here. That isn't good news. What about Uncle Nelson? We are out of here. I'll be back for you, Uncle. Hang in there. Wow, okay, well, I thought we were making a small empire in our local town first. By the looks of what's happened, I've had to jump state. I wonder what has happened to Uncle Nelson as well. I'm on my own now. It's the start of the empire. Here we go. Welcome to our new home. That was a really good introduction for the game. Again, it's serious GTA vibes from the way it's portraying itself. So here we can create our drug dealer and make them look how we want. For me, this has never been an important part of games, especially when it's a POV game. I'll skip through this and then we can get back into the action. Alright, by the looks of what's outside, we are in the woods. I have a message on my cell phone that I need to check out. We need to speak privately on a payphone. Nobody is safe at the moment. Our plants are fine and still growing strong. Let's go find this payphone. We really are in the woods, aren't we? It's going to be fun exploring around here. Let's walk down this road first. We don't have a direction or location that we need to aim for at the moment. A payphone is our only objective. Alright, I see a payphone. It's Uncle Nelson. He's in jail, damn. So it seems he used to run this joint, some kind of kingpin in the area, I bet. Let's see what he recommends for me now. Alright, he's some secret stash of money around town. That's something I can really use right now. It's located in 3 different places. The town fountain, near the canal, and behind the main supermarket. Thanks, Uncle. So the first location is in front of me now. This is the town fountain. Nice, there's a lockbox on the side. It contains some much-needed money to help me start the business again. Okay, there is the supermarket. Let's head behind this building as instructed by Uncle Nelson. There should be another lockbox full of cash. Two boxes collected, one left. This is located near the canal. Let's head there next. Alright, that's all 3 boxes found and a nice budget to get me started. What the hell was that big bang? Our next task is shown on the left side of the screen. We need to get back to the motorhome. I expect it's time to harvest our batches and start some production. We don't have any leads in this town though. Relationships need to be created. Oh shit. There is smoke coming from the same location as our motorhome. Oh my god, our home is on fire. Who the hell did this? So we have a turf war starting, do we? They have no idea who they are messing with. I'm the new guy and the only guy around here now for drugs. This is going to be war. Let's get back into town and locate a payphone. We need to speak with Uncle Nelson and make him aware of the situation we are in. Maybe as he is from around these parts, he may know who is responsible. I cannot believe our motorhome has been destroyed. We need to get back on our feet as soon as possible and find who did this. Okay, there's a payphone. Let's speak with Uncle Nelson. Ah shit. It's a cartel. Now I understand why they attacked me. I'm hitting their turf. Okay, so after speaking with Uncle Nelson, we need to get a room in the motel and hide out. We are also going to start growing our own batch again. For this, I'll need to head for the hardware store and collect materials. Alright, let's locate the motel first. Seems the local people don't want anything to do with me currently. I guess I need to make my reputation stronger in the town and show I'm the real deal. Okay, I see the motel. Let's go. Nice. We have a room for an entire week and it's only $75. That gives us enough time to try and make some money and get back on our feet. Let's head to our room. Alright, this isn't so bad. We have a big enough room to start our production again. This has been such an exciting first day. I'll leave day 1 here and we will continue this adventure. We've dealt weed, we've ran from the police, and now we are hiding out in a motel from the cartel. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Review the Pixels. Until next time, peace y'all.